oh my goodness, he's going to give his all till the very end. Till the very end. So I have known Eddie for 10 years. My husband and I lived in Colorado, and Eddie took a huge risk on me and our family and moved us to Florida to help start Inspiration Academy. And so I have labored with Eddie. I think one thing that I've learned with Eddie is that he puts the people first. He always puts people first. He puts people first above everything. And some people may say that's crazy. Some people may say, oh, that's not good business. Or some people may say, that's not how we do things. But Eddie is walking out that biblical principle that we saw with Jesus, where Jesus was always about the business of people. And so when our daughter was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, it didn't matter what was going to happen with the business. It didn't matter my role or my husband's role, because Eddie knew that if he did the right thing by people, which was honoring Mariano and I and allowing us to have really the remaining days with our daughter, and not, okay, you have to be to work and you have to focus on all these other things. Man, you see even the challenge in that, and he chose the harder thing. He chose the harder thing, and I think that's another very special attribute of Eddie, is just his heart for people. I think the biggest piece that shifted everything was when our daughter was in her last days, and Eddie completely stopped his whole world and camped out at my kitchen table for 3 solid weeks and just did everything in his power to serve Aubrey and to serve myself, to serve my family, just coordinating meals and even flowers for my daughter, and just, I would wake up in the morning and he would already be there, and I would go to bed at night and he would still be there, and he, could have been anywhere doing anything, and he chose the harder thing. He chose the more painful thing. I mean, who wants to be in a home where a 15-year-old teenager is dying? He could have easily ran from that. But one thing that I have learned with Eddie is he doesn't run from the hard. And he really just enters right into it. And sometimes it looks a little reckless and it looks a little crazy, but then you see the fruit of it and you realize, oh man, he's right on track. Because it was so out of Eddie's character. He's not the most, he needs help organizing, and he needs help kind of structuring all of that. That's why I came on board. That's why he has other people to come and aid in those areas that maybe he's not so strong in. And so to see him exercising these areas where he doesn't really know how to do a meal train or any of these things, but he did it. And he did it, I think, out of his love, for me and for my family. Man, does he allow the Lord to work in his weakness and just shine so bright. And so I'm, again, excited to see where this goes and just what the Lord accomplishes through Eddie's yes, because I have seen the most extraordinary stories through Eddie's yes. It's an honor. There's no other word really that I can say, but it's an honor to do life with Eddie.